filled. And then pretty much everyone that I'm looking at has done this already. But let's just get the formalities out of the way. Tanks, have your tank discussion. Healers, have your healer discussion. Who's bringing Forge? Who's bringing Spellforge or Steel Sting? Tanks, who's bringing Ether Shield? Can I get some volunteers for Golem lead? Because I'll be on Slime side. Duelist, Lost Rend 1, Lost Rend 2, a Golem. Stoic, thanks, Stoic. Okay. Duelist, Timbo, thank you. Timbo will also be our Sleep 1. Rend 1, OnlyFans, thank you. Okay. Roni, Rend 2, perfect. Okay. And then I'm going to need Sweep 2, Sweep 3, Banish, and a Flare Star. Opal, Sweep 2, thank you. Star, thank you. Noga, appreciate that. Looking for a Sweep 3. Okay, I don't think we need Banish, so if... Oh, you don't have Percent. That's fine. Actually, I'll be Sweep 3 Percept. Oh, you got... Alright, thanks, Balagnar, appreciate that. Okay, Balagnar. Awesome. Yeah, I don't think we need Vanish, so I'm not even going to bother with that. Team leads, we can, I guess, just call out whoever in the party wants to do the ready check. That's really all you're doing. If you're new to this, then, you know, you can volunteer to do so for your party. Not necessary. Stoic, you want to be team lead for E? Okay. I'll go ahead and volunteer myself as team lead for A. Opal, B. And then Charlie Delta and Foxtrot. Team leads KG, you're essentially just doing ready checks, making sure all your people are accounted for and stuff. Yeah. Demulin F, thanks. Okay, KGD, thank you. And Jack C, perfect. I think that's all the administrative stuff. Yeah, we did have a few people reach out to me to bring certain things to the run. I've approved pretty much all of them, so, you know, if you see some weird party comps, that's fine, they had prior permission. Let me go ahead and, oh my god, I don't even have my own holster filled, one sec. You can surf, perfect, thanks Wobble, appreciate that. This is a very stacked group, so I'm just gonna bring one stack just in case shit hits the fan. I don't think it will. Okay. I'm gonna give everybody 5 minutes just to get everything you need, tinctures, food, whatnot, and then we're gonna do a ready check, and then we're gonna queue in. So. Yeah, food would be nice. Yeah, food would be nice, but there's going to be some funny damage going on, so is it necessary? Probably not, but thanks, Lorian. I think a lot of people on here have called before or are veterans, so I feel like I'm the one under the microscope. But don't worry, I've been doing my studying, and I'm not going to screw up. Well, I may screw up, but I'm more confident than I was before, so. Oh, and yeah, I forgot. Well, I'll say it again when we get there, but we do have someone that volunteered to call Dahu today. They're practicing for tomorrow's reclear run. That's going to be Valsara. Once we clear Trinity Seeker, and we are clearing Trinity Seeker because I have hatred that's been building up since last week towards it, Valsara will be calling Dahu. Now, please. Yes, let me check real quick, Timberland. Thanks for reminding me. All right. Chat. Yep, Duelist, Himbo. Rend 1, OnlyFans. Rend 2, Roni. Sweep 2, Apalt. Sweep 3. So we actually switched out Ray for Valagnar. Ray didn't have Percept, which is fine. Cure 2, Wobble and Share. Um, do we have any, well, there's a lot of people here, but do we have any Fizzbats that are volunteering? And I'm actually going to bring, so if you guys want, I can be the, well, actually, no, let me not do that. Let me just focus on calling correctly. Okay, so Opal's going to be Blood Rage on a power for tanks. Stoic. Stoic, that's, okay, so Stoic's going to be Fizz cards. Okay. Start our first ready checks. Fine. Don't worry about it. A few newcomers in B. Looks like one in, a few in D. Okay. So you do have new faces here, which is good. Gonna do a ready check. This is just to confirm you've got your pure essence and your actions. Tamul, put in the chat, anyone need any last minute Pearson cares, let them know, but this ready check's going out. If you're ready, hit yes. If not, it's okay to hit no.
It's a genuine offer. People will just give them away.
Very nice people. Oh yes, thanks for bringing that up, OnlyFans. So let me just go through the formalities for the new people. So as I listed in my requirements, pure essences are necessary. Not even necessary. They're literally required for DRS. You keep dying, you don't do damage. some of those pure essences have hidden interactions with certain things that give you utility in the run. So I don't want to see any deep essences. Don't try to fool us with a Templar. Deep pure essences are non-negotiable, compulsory, mandatory. We have Alduus volunteering to give out compassions in Genova Gangos. You know, irregular's fine, yeah. The irregular people cleared up with me, which is fine. One day I'll be brave enough to try irregular, but I need to farm some fort stacks before that happens. Okay, I'm going to give people that need to DC travel and trade and do all that good stuff 4 more minutes, so XX15. We're going to start our first ready checks. I'm actually truly curious to see how quickly this DPS goes, and I'm just going to apologize in advance if we skip mechs and I don't recognize it. I've been kind of training myself to read the RP text per greedy suggestion, like when I was watching vids, so I should be able to spot those whenever they happen. That is god tier RNG, Sumi. I ran Dal the other day. I did not get Cunning or Harrows and frags, and I almost uninstalled 14. But it's fine. I didn't. I am stronger than that. Maybe. Alrighty, 1 minute before we do our ready checks, and then hopefully in another minute after that we queue in. Alright, and actually before we do our ready checks, let me just make sure everyone's in voice chat. Okay, we got 47 out of 48 people in voice chat here. Ace all accounted for. E's all accounted for. Someone's missing from C. C, if you can do a, actually no, I'll have to do it. C, if you just want to type in party chat and just let whoever's missing from there join back in. That's fine. Is it Lorianne? If it's Lorianne, I don't really mind. No, Lorianne's in there. It's fine. I mean, if they're in it was okay. That's fine. It doesn't matter as long as everyone's there. I'm okay. Um, but yeah, all right. First ready check's going out. If you guys got your Pure Essence Re-Razors, say yes. Don't be afraid. We're gonna get through this one fight at a time. We're just waiting on Lisa from A. Ready now? Okay, we're gonna instance in. Golem side, once we get in, don't drop down to chat just yet. Just want to make sure that we have enough people on Slime side to do what we need to do. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine, both are, thanks. Okay. It commenced. This is officially commenced prog. If we get in through the door, this is as much as I promised you guys. Anything after this is just bonus. Alright. For anyone new, welcome to Delubrum Savage. Very fun raid. Might be overwhelming at first, but super fun. Go ahead and pop your Pure Essences, your Re-Razors. Head down to the cache and fill it up to 99 out of 99. Any free space is dead space. Just gonna exercise the we're gonna exercise the no perception steppers protocol. Good question though, Lorianne. Volunteer for Font of Power Excellence. I'm just not sure who it was. Jesus, I have like 150 lost sacrifices. Okay, well. If you have any questions about what you should be bringing, especially for the new people, if you look back in my backpack, the pre-pop is what you pop right now, and then you fill up your bag with the rest of what it says in the holster. If you have any free space, feel free to fill that up with whatever you want. If you're new, if you want to stack up on re-razors, go on ahead. You know, it's not guaranteed to pop, just so you know. Re-razors and Lost to Rise are the two main ways to come back to life if you die in here. So they're not always guaranteed to pop. But if you want to stock up on them just to be safe, go on ahead. And healers, make sure that you have your conversation. Make sure someone's bringing yellow, someone's bringing purple, or bringing Spellforge, and someone's bringing Steel Sting. That well, either myself or someone will put that up in the raid chat. So when the appropriate fights come up for it. is part of the requirements. Maybe asking yourself why, but I'll explain when we get there. And I'm not even gonna say if we're gonna get there. We are gonna get there. I will guarantee we get there. Alright. Cache is soon clearing up. Oh, and I forgot to mention for Himbo's party, you guys have done this multiple times, but if Himbo needs anything for the duel, make sure to bring it with you. You never know. You know, these any progs, you could have a very stacked team, but if I make a miscall and we don't, do what we need to do, we could wipe. It's fine. Happens, we live, we die, we live again. Or is safe. Oh yeah, for anyone that's part of the Lego Steppers group, we're actually going to be cosplaying as PB today during Super Chess because I'm comfortable calling left side. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why, but Heather's to purple. Yeah, that's one way to wipe. Stop swinging school. You got your beverages with you. No, you're fine, Sumi. Take your time. Yeah, make sure you got your beds, got your blankets with you. It's gonna be a real cozy DRS run. Want everyone to enjoy themselves, have fun, hopefully learn a thing or two, and as long as everyone's having a good time, that's good enough for me. Like everyone's almost good to go. Sumi's heading back to the cast, which is fine. Anyway, while we're all here, everyone look at me. Look at me. Right here. Right here. You see this? You see this right here? What I'm wearing, this top? This took me 9 hours, 9, to grind out of Ravenaster. I love 12. I love 12, but I'm never going to touch 12 again after this. This is painful. I look great, but this is painful. So yeah. Just admire it. Admire it. Okay. Glam rating is always worth it unless it takes up like 10 freaking hours of your time. Oh god. Yikes. I don't know, Simi. If anyone can do it, it's you though. You look like Super Chess. Oh god. Okay. Everybody run your ready checks. This ready check is to make sure that your parties have all of the correct actions. You've had your discussions. Everyone has a re-raiser. And when your team is ready, go ahead and report it. Echo, ready. Alpha, ready. Foxtrot, ready. Bravo, ready. Waiting on Echo and Delta. Or not Echo, Delta. Charlie and Delta. Delta, ready. Waiting on Charlie. Charlie, ready. And just want to do a quick sweep. We got enough healers. We got enough tanks. Okay, everybody that is on Golem side, drop down to voice chat where you will have Stoic leading you through Golems, and everyone else on Slime's chat, stay in this chat. Everyone, jump on the pad. It's time to video game. See you soldiers on the other side. Maybe, once we wipe, but I don't think we will. Alright. What are these markers? Well, I guess we could use this. Okay, it's fine. Alright.
Tank each on each of these colored golems. I need a tank on each of the tanks. Alright, I have Val on the blue golem. I have Ivora on the...
Alright, so we got one tank. Oh, I guess I'll take this. Alright, I'll take this room then. Perfect. Oh, yes. So there will be a wiggle check. There is an AFK timer kick in DRS, and with some of the explanations, it may take longer than 10.
Alright, healers on 1 and 2. Yep, 3 and 4. Yep. Okay. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar, welcome to Golem Side. Our job is to kill the colored golems on their pads as the correct color. As you see in the rooms over there, there is a blue room, a white room, a green room, and a red room. We need to kill those golems as their color on their pads. But we have a problem. We have 2 golems of blue and 2 greens. What we need to do is we need to let them change colors. After a short while, they will cast Metamorphosis, which is an interruptible attack. So stuff like Head Graze and Interject can stop it. But when they cast Metamorphosis, they change color. They change from blue to white, white to green, green to red, and red to blue. So we're going to have the golem that Ivra is on and the one that is Graph on change color once, and then interrupt every future Metamorphosis. Sound good? Sounds good. The golems have special attacks. The blue golems have an AoE tank buster. Hey, healers, watch out. This gives a very nasty bleed on the blue tanks. The white golem has Benediction. It will cast it at 35%. We need to burst this down, save it, and burst it. The green golem will eat ruin golems, but that is covered by our north and south golems. And the red golem hits really, really hard and tethers to the first person that damages it. Graph will handle this. So we're going to kill them in this order. We're going to kill them as blue, white, green, and red. We are also on Lego Steppers. That means we are sweeping with our faces. I would like a tank, preferably, to have their invuln and run through the middle so that Graph can have his to invuln the red golem. Just need any tank. Sumi, alright, your job is really simple. There's going to be a line in the middle of the hallway. You're going to pop your invuln before you get there. That's fine. Can I get a healer in Sumi's party to watch them? Cosmic, you are watching Sumi. You can also leech off of the ruin golems as they go by, so it shouldn't be that bad. Anyway, we are percepting with our faces, so that means when you get to your rooms, you're going to pop your invuln and run straight through. There's a potential trap at the front of the room, near the doorway, and at the back of the room. There's a lot of Dark Knights on this side, so healers, just watch your party. I'm pretty sure Charlotte can handle it. Otherwise, if there's no more questions, go ahead and run your ready check for your party. Share, yeah, you can interrupt for Graph if something goes wrong. Otherwise, everyone that has not been assigned a job, our job is to just kill the golems. When they get to the rooms, kill the blue golem, then the white golem, then the green golem, and the red golem. It's that simple. You are going to the white room, which means you are going southeast. All right, E is ready. Can I get a raid check from F and D? All right, F is ready. Looking for a ready check from D. I also hope you know, Gremlins, I'm not reading that. Everyone wiggle for me. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Don't get kicked. All right, wiggle for me, everyone. Wiggle.
Slam's ready.
All right, everyone, here we go. We're going for real. The door will be opened at 3 seconds. We will have Zumi sweep the middle. Otherwise, tanks, you will be sweeping each of your own rooms. Yes, turn your tank stance on. You got sync down. Turn your tank stance on. Here we go. All right, middle has been found. White has been found. All traps have been found. We are going to kill the blue golem. Everyone, go and kill the blue golem on the blue pad. There is AoE tank busters going out on the blue golems. Healers, Mistuna them. All Alright, we're making our way over to the white room. If you need it to change color, let it change color. Otherwise, we'll keep going. Alright, we're hitting the white golem and saving our burst for compaction. When you see compaction goes off, kill it. Compaction is out. Burst, burst, burst. Alright, making our way up to the green golem. Give a rune golem some love on your way there. Alright, we are killing the green golem. Killing the green golem. Alright, we're getting the red golem to about 20%. We're waiting for the fusing call from slimes. Getting the red golem to about 20%, otherwise build gauge on the rune golem. No dots. Alright, go ahead and slow DPS on the red golem and go build gauge on the rune golem. Alright. Slimes is merging. Graph, go ahead and line it up on the path. Kill the red golem. Kill it. Kill it! Oh, it's a slime's wife. Unfortunate. We are going to gather around the trap in the green room. There's an explosive trap in the green room. Gather round, gather round, gather round. Everyone's coming in. If you bounce, use an action so you can get hit by this demolish and get a doom.
I would like to apologize to everyone. I forgot to do pup party before we zoned in.
Yes, tanks don't self-heal on slimes. Forgot to mention that. Ah, that's what it was. Okay. Thanks for letting us know, Ray. Wait, they're still on the golem side? Oh my god, yeah they are. Okay, cool. Yeah, yes. Go back up to the slime chat, please. See, load back in. We'll do like a debrief over what happened just now, and then we can give it another try. Okay, looks like Charlotte's still the only one. They might be AFK though, which is fine. Your pure essence back in your holster, another re-raiser in there. Oh, thanks, Charlotte. Okay, gotcha. Yep, go ahead and slot in another pure essence, another re-raiser. Your action should still be active from the last time that we were in there, so go ahead and conduct your, or actually I'll be the one doing it. When you're ready, go ahead and press yes to the ready check, and we're just going to go right back in. We're all good to go. Let's head back in. All right. Pop your re-raisers, pop your pure essences, and we're gonna head right back down. Fill your holsters back up. Go ahead and reconfirm with your team who's bringing Spellforge, who's bringing Steel Sting. Ether Shield should still be slotted in. Once you're ready, go back to your Waymark. Golems, I hope everything went okay on your end. We had a little mishap on Slime side, but shouldn't happen again. Perfect. Hey, cache is clear. Let's initiate our ready checks. Okay. Delta, Foxtrot, Charlie ready, Bravo ready, Alpha ready, so we know on Echo. Echo ready. Alright, everybody jump down. You all on the other side. right, everyone head back to your room assignments and hallway assignments. Okay, let's do a quick debrief about what happened there. So, I forgot to mention this, but tanks do not self-heal. Trust your healer to heal you. If you heal yourself, you're going to generate unwanted aggro from the slimes, or soldiers, which is why the soldier went into the southeast room last time. It's fine, Lisa. Like, honestly, I've made that mistake when I first started, so it's totally cool. Just pop your myths, trust your healers.
Already did. Obviously, there are going to be possibly new trap locations, so we're going to go back and just do as we did. Anyway, let's go ahead and run ready checks for the parties, D, E, and F. E is ready. F is ready. Looking for D. Someone in party D, let me know. Anyone in party D? Let's go. All right, everyone, let's get going. Tanks turn on your tank stance. Check. Middle has been found.
Both north.
Both are north. All right, everyone, we are killing the blue golem. Kill, kill, kill. There are going to be AoE tank busters coming out. Watch your tanks. Going over to the white room. Metamorphosis is going out. If you need to change it, let it change. All right, we have a Rainbow Road. We are going to green. Kill the green golem. Kill the green golem. Kill the green golem. Give some ruined golem some love, but kill the green golem. Alright, Metamorphosis is going out. Do not interrupt that blue golem. Do not interrupt that blue golem. Alright, we're killing the blue golem. When you see compaction, burst, burst, burst. Compaction is going out. Burst, burst, burst. Alright, the golem is... Yeah, be careful. This golem is loose. Be a little careful with your tank stances and your aggro. It could be pulled off of grass. Alright, stop all DPS. Stop all DPS. Merge is coming out. I heard it on the stream. Graph, let's get it on the pad. Kill the red golem. Kill it. Alright, these ruined golems are going to start spawning rapidly. If you see a demolish cast going out, you need to stun the golem. You can stun them and or sleep them. Excellent. You can make your way up to the teleporter pad at the top. There are 2 personal chests to grab at the bottom of the staircase. Otherwise, make your way up to the Slime's VC.
Thanks, Marianne. Okay, so Trinity Seeker. Few things to cover about this boss. He's just like normal mode Trinity Seeker, but he's a lot faster, and he spawns more clones of himself because he really hates us and doesn't want us to get forward to the next parts of the raid. So there will be a mechanic called Fourfold Mercy. It's just like normal mode, but much faster and much bigger. Giggity. So I'm going to be calling it boss relative. What that means is that I'm going to be calling it based on where Trinity Seeker is facing. What does that mean? If the front 2 swords glow up, that means that he's going to be cleaving the front first. So I'm going to say something like back 2. What that means is that you need to be behind him for 2 slashes before you cross over for the next 2 slashes at the front. That way you avoid the ruin stacks. Anyone behind the purple line, if you understand, jump. If you don't, I'll re-explain. Okay, I see a few people not jumping. I think that's every. We do have a disconnect, but it's your he's done this before, so he'll be okay. Um, but yeah, so that's fourfold mercy. Um, a lot of this fight is pretty much just calling as things happen. So just make sure that you're listening as much as possible. A lot of things will be happening all at once, so don't panic. Just keep a calm head. If you die and you get up, in the wise words of Lorianne, please pop a damn re-raiser. Just do it. If you die and you don't pop a re-raiser, if you die again, you're dead. Not good. So pop a re-raiser. Do we have a main tank? Anyone want a main tank tonight? Anybody at all? If not, I'll do it. But they do not pop a re-raiser in the death wall. Okay, Aldous. Thanks, buddy. So anyone who's new here, I actually hosted my first run with Aldous like 2 weeks ago, and it was great. We cleared. I owe him a blood debt for that. So Aldous is going to be our main tank. So essentially, there will be a few mechanics where I'm going to say something like Share Buster. What that means is I need you to be up front with Aldous along with the rest of the tanks or Aldous dies. We don't want that. We like Aldous. I like Aldous, Solo Buster, I'll call that out. Make sure you're behind the boss, leaving Aldous alone. If you're with him, you kill him and yourself. Not good. Not good at all. Ifrit dashes. Mechanic you're going to see. Important thing to remember with these is just to be closer to the center of the room. The clones will basically be doing a superhero dive into the edges of the arena, and the AoE is wide. So if you're by the sides, you're going to get caught in it. Not good. So make sure you're staying close to the center. There is the Earth Shaker in normal mode where the rings in the middle of the arena glow up. That's going to happen, but there's also going to be a tether mechanic to it. If you are marked with a tether, I'm going to say move the tethers away from the group. Simple enough. Don't be with the group because it's a conal AoE and it hurts us. I think that's pretty much it here. All stances off except for Aldous. And again, Eternity Seeker, in my opinion, is probably the hardest fight in here just because it's more execution than anything. And a lot of will happen at the same time. If I say something like intercardinals, that means go to the intercardinals of the boss. In rare occasions, the boss will not be facing true north or south. When I say intercardinal, just be diagonal of them. Boss relative diagonal. Perfect. Yeah, true. Seeker is hardest to do, Avowed is hardest to learn. But yeah, so if you die, no big deal. Brush yourself off, pop a re-raiser, get back in the fight. That's the thing here. It's all about mental strength. If you guys are ready, cross the purple line. If you have any questions, stay behind there. Okay. Again, all tank stances off. My hatred for this boss has been building up for the past week, so we're killing it. That's what's going to happen. We're going to kill it. 30 seconds on the board whenever you're ready, Aldous, and we're going to have a good time. Oh, yes. Pop food, pop tinctures. This boss does have an enrage timer. Alright. Hey, raid wide, mitigate. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna see a friendly clone. Don't worry about this one. It's the neglected middle child that wants attention. And there he goes. Okay, we're getting fourfold. It's gonna be back 2 of the boss, front 2. Be on the back for 2 slashes, go to the front. Perfect. Move up. Oh. Not yet, not yet. Okay, move up. From the orb. Flower resolves last. Avoid the grid, look away from the orb, the flower resolves last. Back on the boss. Okay. Should be the first. Okay, inside the boss's hitbox, do not be on the side. Be behind or in front, inside the boss's hitbox now. Perfect. Okay, baleful onslaught. This one should be a sharebuster, tanks up front. Okay, get away from front, get away from front. Alduus needs to be by himself. If you're with Alduus, you kill him and yourself. Doing great, everyone's doing a great job. Okay. Chain, stack up for chain, stack up for chain, stack up for chain, break a chain. And be behind a barrier. If you are in front of a barrier, you're dead. Not a good time. Be behind a barrier. Be behind a barrier. Back on the boss. Alright. Click a freak dashes are next. We are starting on 1, 2. We are starting on 2. We are starting on 2, on 2, on 2. Be careful, these are wide lines.
Hide.
Behind the barrier. Hide, behind the barrier, behind the barrier, behind the barrier. Perfect. Back on the boss. Tinkler again. Okay. Now be behind the boss. Cone AoE. Cone AoE. Behind the boss. Behind the boss on the triangle. On the triangle. Cone AoE. Perfect. Okay. Earth Splitter should be next after this. Alright. Which. There we go. Yep. If you are tethered, take it away from the party. I don't like being hurt. Neither do you. Get away from the line. Get out from the line. Line. Away from the line. Back on the boss. Oh, we are. Oh my god. We are going to be skipping something. Nice. Okay. Intercardinal of the boss. Intercardinal of the boss now. Intercardinal of the boss now. If you are directly in front of the sides, you get a ruin stack. Fun. Back on the boss. It owes you lunch money. Take it. Take all of it. Okay. More street dashes. Okay. We're starting on 4. On 4. Okay. We're going to be right, left, right, left. Easy pattern. Right, left, right, left. Cross. 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 Avoid the orb and look away from the flower. Don't look at the orb. Avoid the flower. Flower resolves last. Okay. Good job. Back on the boss. DPS is really good. If you die, pop a re-raiser. Pop a re-raiser if you die. Okay. AoE raid wide. AoE raid wide. Mitigate. Perfect. Okay, Alduus is alone. Be sure to heal. Perfect. Okay. Should be... I think Earthshaker's next. Yeah, Earthshaker's next. Earthshaker's in fourfold mercy. It's gonna be left. Left for 2, right for 2. Easy enough. Left for 2, right for 2. Be on stand, and end on stone. Left for 2, right for 2. 1, 2, cross. End on stone, end on stone. Keep going. Kill this thing. It's been alive for exactly too long.
Stand.
Season of Mercy, avoid the... Oh, it's another thing. Oh, my bad. Okay. Avoid the grid. Look away from the orb. Flower resolves last. There will be lines. Avoid the lines, too. Perfect. Avoid the flower. Got that random Iron Splitter. Thanks. Okay, back on the boss. Almost dead. Everyone's doing great. Keep going. Alright. AoE raid wide mitigate. AoE raid wide mitigate. Done. Or do not be on the side. Inside the boss pit box. Okay. Burn it, burn it, burn it. We're not gonna wait for LB3 to kill this thing. It's gonna be off center fourfold. I just kill this thing. We're not gonna see this max. Bo, are you proud of me? I've been studying this fight all week, man. I was like, missed a few things, but alright. Be careful moving up ahead. There are traps. There are traps. Do not move ahead. Let's resolve our dead. The healer protocol is, if you are healing a body, be on top of it. Don't snipe a body, please. Alright. Looks like we got one on the ground. Cosmic Luxury. That's a name. Perfect. Alright. All deaths resolved. Move forward. Do not hit the orange traps. You will die. Don't hit the purple traps. It's poison. Looks like our duelist has gone on ahead. Good job, guys. We are making our way through this raid. Good job. Alright. Just waiting on a few people here. And for this next fight, we're actually going to have another caller that has volunteered, which is going to be Valsara. I'm going to go ahead and mark them with Dorito. Valsara, floor is yours. I'll be here for backup if you need.
Howdy do, fellows. Is this working correctly? I believe it is.
Can hear you.
Alright, that's good.
I can't believe you actually said howdy do.
I said I was going to do it. So this fight is going to be pretty simple. There's not much to look out for. At some point you will get a limit cut mechanic. We have 4 markers, 1, 2, 3, 4. You will look at the number over your head, and you will go to the marker. Otherwise, he's going to dash early on, try to keep clear of his front at the start, and that should be it. I don't think there's anything that scary other than that. So we begin when we get the RP text from the duelist, I believe, right?
Already been engaged.
Oh, they already started.
Alright. Just tell me if you want to pull, because I don't remember when the fuck to pull, but I remember how to call it.
Yeah. So whenever the main tank is ready, just pull Dahu.
Alright, we will have 5 AoEs to begin. Just dodge out of them. Random AoEs appear on the ground. After these AoEs, he will dash in front of him, clear his front. Alright, dodge the colonel, get to the boss. We are going back to middle. We will have line AoEs around us. Numbers to mark her: 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. As the AoE, move into it, into the AoE. Get knocked back into a safe spot, into a safe spot. Five counterclockwise AoEs, clear to front. We have ads on the main tank. Please protect him. These will hurt a lot. He needs help. Use your AoE. And here we will have everything everywhere all at once, just like your favorite movie. So we'll have AoEs on the ground. We will dodge into the Duke, and we will dodge the line AoEs. Dodge into this AoE, and you're good. Good job.
Nice job, Val. Great call out. Right, everyone, don't remember or don't forget your chests. Chests are nice. They have treasures on them. No deaths. Also, congrats to Himbo for dueling and winning. Love our duelist. I think it was who said that? Somebody messaged me before this run saying they just needed one more hand blade. Yeah, I think it was Dudo? Igor. It was Igor. Yeah, Igor. There's your last hand plate. There you go. Great, pursue me to get feet. I just need body, dude. Got some prep work to do before this fight. Let me go and put up our waymarks. Let's have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this random 4 over here. Okay, I need a tank in all of these spots. The tanks in 1 and 2, you're going to be our east and west tanks, and tanks on A, B, C, D are going to be our aura sphere tanks. If this is your first time, it's okay, don't worry about it. If you are running irregular, I don't know if I'd necessarily recommend this for you. Yeah, come on up, Lisa. Right here. Right, you got voluntold. Ha ha ha. Okay. Let's see, one more. I guess I can do this last one here. Okay. Alright, so we have our tanks. Just hang out right here for a second, and I need 2 reflectors, or I'm sorry, 2 dispellers and 6 reflectors, please. A through F reflect. Doesn't matter if you're DPS or a healer. If you have reflect or light current, if you know the timing, go ahead and shout it out in yell chat. D reflect. C reflect. E reflect. Need A, B, and F. Okay, A reflect. Still looking for B. KG, you want to be B? Yeah, alright, KG. So that's A, B, C, D, E. I need an F reflect. Do we have an F reflect? Please. Yeah, sure, Modern Warfare. Oh, Timberland. Okay, Timberland's F. Okay, so we have our 6 reflectors. Thanks, Lauren, I appreciate that. Okay. Very good, you're good. Okay, so Lorianne's going to be posting an image in text or raid text chat, just kind of explaining reflectors roles. But let me go over the tanks roles first. So tanks that are on 1, 2. Let me go ahead and mark you. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, actually, let me mark you as that. Okay, so let's go over the tanks roles. Tanks on 1 and 2, they're going to be primarily responsible for maintaining aggro on the 2 sets of enemies that we're going to see. We're going to first see the Queen's Knight and the Queen's Warrior spawn, and then after we kill them, we're going to see the Queen's Soldier and the Queen's Gunner. So the tanks on 1 and 2, you're going to be primarily responsible for keeping the Knight in the center, Warrior to the wall. So Urva, you're on Warrior, Alduus, you're on Knight. And then when they phase out, you're gonna then move to the gunner EVGA, keep them centered, and Aldous you'll be going to the soldier, keep them to the left wall, and that's essentially it. There will be a mechanic. It's a sniper shot. I'm just gonna have you press your invuln and take it, and then we're gonna kill the turrets. And for the Mustadia mechanic, in the second phase, wait until you see the circles pop up before you move to the safe spot where the frogs are, so we don't wipe. You guys have done this before, so if you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, if you're ready, jump. Perfect. Okay, so those are East and West tank. Oh my God, I completely forgot. Do we have a second dispeller? I just need another second dispeller. Main reason is because the warrior boosts in the first phase. Thanks, Ray. Okay, Ray is the second dispeller. And nah, it's okay. It's good. It's good. It's good to have a buddy just in case. So Momo and Ray are dispellers in the first phase. The warrior's gonna boost. I'll call it out. You just hit dispel. Make sure it doesn't, kill us. But yeah, so that's a speller. So the tanks on A, B, C, D coming back here. You are our Aura Sphere tanks. What does that mean? After we kill all 4 of the bosses, there's going to be 2 Aura Spheres that spawn. One on the south side, like right around this general direction, and one on the north side where the barrier is. When those Aura Spheres come up, what you need to do is you need to turn your stance on, and then you need to provoke that Aura Sphere. You keep it until it's dead, at which point you press your invuln. Why? Because it's going to spy check you. It doesn't like that you killed it, so it's going to kill you. So you press your invuln, and then once you survive the invuln, that's it. Easy. Aura Sphere tanks, if you have any questions, say so now. If you understand what you need to do, jump. I know you know how to do this, Sumi. Lisa, do you have any questions? Oh, so, I'm sorry. So, Opalt and Sumi are going to the North Aura Sphere. You and I are staying right here on the South Aura Sphere. I'm actually going to provoke the first Aura Sphere and do an invuln just to show you how it's done, and then you're going to take the second one. Okay? That makes sense? Yep, perfect. Okay, so that's all tank roles covered. Reflectors. If you look in Raid text chat, Lorianne was so nice to include the diagram for how we're going to be handling these. At the same time that the Aura Spheres are coming out, you're also going to see these things called reflect. I don't even know what they're called. They're just other orbs that are not the Aura Sphere scattered around the arena. I think they're like lightning spheres or something, but it's very easy. You go up to one, you cast reflect. Orb, just orb. You cast reflect. You wait for it to attack you, and once it attacks you, it reflects back and it dies. Kind of just like farming sprites in wobble. Yeah, kind of just like farming sprites in BSF. So you pop reflect, you stand in the AoE, it dies. Easy peasy. Once you kill the first one, the arrow in the diagram is going to point you where to go for the second one. So you need to kill both. And it's going to happen twice. When the first Aura Sphere dies and the second Aura Sphere spawns, you're going to see the next set of orbs come out. So I'll call them out. Don't worry about it. Go ahead and wiggle. Slap somebody if you want to. I don't really care. Yeah, so that's the Aura Sphere tanks, that's the West tanks, that's the dispellers, and that's the reflectors covered. Okay, now general fight information. There's going to be several mechanics that happen. 2 things to be aware of. Well, actually, I'm sorry, a few things to be aware of. The Mustadio Circle from Orban Monastery when, Mustadio takes out the HDR rifle, and I'm sure you know what that is, Modern Warfare Revenge, because you're Modern Warfare Revenge, so why wouldn't you know what an HDR is, which is not definitely my favorite sniper rifle ever. Yes, you're going to show your hole. So you're going to show your hole to the gunner, and the gunner should either be north, it's usually northwest, it could be somewhere else, but yeah, you're going to show your hole to the gunner first, and then once the gunner shoots, you're going to show your hole to a turret on the wall. Be careful though, if you are in a specific spot between turrets, you will get hit twice, and it's not a good time. It's not a good time. Um, yeah. So that's basically the turst mechanic. Um, there's also another mechanic that will have tethers and bombs. Does not sound as fun as it sounds. Um, the rule for this is that if you see bombs drop on the floor and the bomb is tethered but you are not, you go to a small bomb. If you are tethered and the bomb is tethered, you go to a big bomb. And same thing, if neither yourself nor the bomb are tethered, then you still go to a big bomb. The rule of thumb is that you do double or nothing, go big, one or the other, go small. Yeah. So double or nothing, go big. I'll call it out anyway, just so you guys are ready for it. Um, and there will also be puddles on the ground that are swirly wind and crackly lightning. You're gonna hear me say something like tethers to wind, non-tethers to lightning. A good way to remember that is if you think of the wind as a tornado. You don't want to be free floating in a tornado like Dorothy and the Lion. Oh my God, I was gonna say the Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. The Wizard of Oz. You don't want to be Dorothy the Wizard of Oz because I mean, who wants to go to Oz land? I don't remember the name of it. So if you are tethered, then you will go to wind. If you are non-tethered, you will go to lightning, and there is some overlap between the two. So don't be in the overlap. Yeah. Oh, and I'm sorry. Healers. Now is the time to buff in Steel Sting and Spellforge. So, in the first phase of the fight, there's going to be a purple or a yellow tether between the warrior and the knight. Whatever that tether is, we need the opposite color active, otherwise you'll be doing 0 damage. Not good. I don't like doing 0 damage. I want to, heal these guys fairly quickly. If you look in the raid text chat, shout out to Himbo, Slate, Alduus, Lorianne, Ray. Oh wait, Ray is Knackle? Oh my God, I learned something new. Hi Knackle. So if you look at the chat or the raid text chat, there's what is it? There's a chart that shows which tanks get Spellforge or which jobs get Spellforge and which jobs get Steel Sting. Your job when this happens is to make sure that the appropriate jobs are buffed correctly. Again, because if they're not, they're doing 0 damage. Not a good time. Mixed damage, that's Paladins, Dark Knights, Ninjas, and Raid Mages. Technically Reapers and Bards, but make sure you're keeping an eye on that diagram. Good way to remember it is that Steel Sting applies physical damage, so magical-based jobs typically do not, they don't do physical damage, so you need physical damage. Same thing for Spellforge. Tanks, melee, phys range, they don't deal magical damage, so they need to deal magical damage to actually do damage. How many times have I said damage now? Probably a lot. Okay. I think that pretty much takes care of everything here. Anyone have any questions? All right. No questions? Step across the purple line. You got questions? Stay behind it. I don't know. I'm so terrible with names, dude. Like, I work with somebody that, comes into the office once every 6 months, and I still just call him Buddy, because I don't know his name, and it's been so long I'm afraid to ask. Liska looks like they're behind the lines. We're going to wait a second. We do have a successful duelist, so when the fight starts, we are going to have all of our tanks turn stance on, and we're going to fight for aggro. After you do 1 GCD, target an enemy that you do not have aggro on and provoke it. We don't want Himbo to die. Himbo is big deeps right now. Yeah, take your time, Kaliska. While we're waiting, taking this time, anyone that's new in here, this is typically how LEGO Steppers any progs runs go. If you have anyone or know anyone, IRL or FC, that has ever thought about doing DRS but has been hesitant to because they've never done Savage content before, just to give you some perspective, I've never even touched extreme content until I started doing this like a month ago, and now I'm hosting it, so you can make that jump you know, the folks over in Lego Steppers are very nice people, and we want to help you succeed. So if anyone's even thinking about it, just tell them to join, and hopefully they can join one of our runs. Oh my god. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and just do ready checks real quick to make sure no one's AFK, and we can go ahead and start the fight when you're ready. Okay, Foxtrot ready, Echo ready, Bravo ready, Charlie ready. I don't know why I wanted to say G. Okay, Delta ready. We're just waiting on one from Alpha. Let me type in chat. Oh, oh, yeah, okay, Alpha ready. All right, 30 seconds on the board. Healers, go ahead and start giving Spellforge and Steel Sting to everybody that needs it. There's a 5-second timer on that. Good luck, guys. Have fun. That's the main thing about this thing. Just have fun. I'm having fun. Time to fuck up my BR chain again. Well, I believe in you, Sumi. Mark, Hazel. You guys are doing great. Very proud of everyone here. Thanks for taking the time to, you know, kill these bosses with me, and let's do it. Tank stance is on, and here's the bosses. Okay, go ahead and provoke a boss that you're not currently top aggro on. Keep Symbol alive. Bosses should be disappearing in just a moment. I forgot to call the raid wide, my bad. It's called Blood and Bone. Another raid wide, mitigate. Alright, good. Okay. First two coming up, Warrior to the wall, Knight to the center. Warrior to the wall, Knight to the center. Do not let them tether. Okay, it's purple. We need Steel Sting. We need Steel Sting yellow. Steel Sting yellow. So you still have purple. Click it off. You're doing no damage. Okay. It's high. You got Sword Omen. Take a bomb on the wall. Do not be in the center. Take a bomb on the wall. Okay. If you're tethered, yeah, if you're tethered, go big. If you're not tethered, go small. Okay? If you drop first, go where a bomb just was. If you drop first, go where a bomb just was. Fine. Get back. Knight is high. Knight is high. Focus Knight. Focus Knight. These bosses need to die together. If they don't die, raid wide. Mitigate. Raid wide mitigate. Look. Yeah, if these bosses don't die together, they do in rage. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, my bad. Okay. Should be wind or lightning after that. Okay. Tethers to wind, non-tethers to lightning. Tethers to wind, non-tethers to lightning. Tethers to wind, non-tethers to lightning. Mind the overlap, mind the overlap. Back on the bosses.
Get in, get in, get in.
Shield, in the front fry. In the shield, and go close on the side without a friend fry. Okay. Warrior high, fight the warrior. Warrior high. Glorian. Okay. Burning, keep burning. Okay, thanks there. Doing good, guys, doing good. Evened out, make sure we kill them both almost at the same time. On Knight, on Knight, on Knight. It's that anyway. Good job. Okay. Soldier to the wall, gunner to the center, soldier to the wall, gunner to the center. Alright. but we're gonna big brain and we're gonna go opposite where the big flames are going. These will turn into frogs in just a second. I'm gonna call out your safe spot. Safe spot is up here, northeast, northeast, northeast. And we're gonna see the Mustadio hole. Point your hole to the center gunner first. Gunners in the center, point your hole and then point it to a turret on the wall. Okay, he's gonna do a shot. Perfect. No, turret on the wall, turret on the wall, turret on the wall. Perfect. Back on the boss. Soldiers a little higher. Not much, but a little bit. Make sure you even them out. Okay. Raid wide, mitigate. Raid wide, mitigate. Oh, snipers. These are turrets. Okay. Tanks, get ready. You're gonna take a turret. Okay. Halfway through the snipe shot, you're gonna invuln. Everyone start focusing DPS. Invuln now, invuln now, invuln now. So you don't die. Kill the turret. Kill the turret. These are not friendly turrets. Kill the turret. That's an enrage. The explosive? It's an enrage. I don't like it. You don't like it. Kill it. Okay. Kill the boss. Kill the bosses. Perfect. Alright.
Sporadic.
Fire port. Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving. Hold. Hold. Keep your weapon. Hold. Alright. Back on the boss. Okay, there's a dead reflector. You have a light curtain. Go ahead and fill in. Which reflector was it? Okay, so non-tethered ads will show us a safe spot. All ads just light, but I don't think we're even going to see it. Yeah, we're not going to see it. Alright, tanks, get in position. Aura Sphere tanks, get in position right now. Reflectors, get in position. For the reflector that died, mark 2. Alright. Provoke the Aura Sphere, and then press your in. Just like that. Watch out for the orbs. Put damage on the bosses. When in the alright, stop attacking, stop attacking. You don't want to be parried, stop attacking. Okay, next set of aura spheres and orbs are coming out. Get ready. Remember, provoke the orb, and then when it dies, hit your invuln. Hit your invuln. Okay? Avoid the spheres, avoid the spheres. Okay? Finish up these bosses quickly. Burn, burn, burn. You have LP3 oh well. That's fine. I guess really good. Okay, we have dead. We have dead. Do not move forward. Let's get our dead friends up. Oh, this is the first time that I've called Queen's Guard. Yeah, I could. Alright, on the D marker is your only source of hand tokens in the entire raid. And it's a conditional hand token because the duelist needs to have one for you to get it. So, if you guys want to, go ahead and turn on your email messages and hug himbo. Queen can give hands. I'm going to give the Queen these hands. We are clearing. Resolved. Any more dead? Any more dead?
22.
Oh, here we go. That's must. There we go. Alright, let's move forward. Oh, sue me. It's fine. for TA, 2 for Queen. Easy. Be nice to each other. Okay, here on Lego Steppers, or either. We like to gamble, so choose A or D. Go stand there. And it's always right. And if it's not, it's rigged. So. And do not walk across the center. We unfortunately learned that 2 days ago that you do aggro the boss. Alright. So, Phantom. Not really much to say about it. This guy is not much of a threat unless I miscall EVL. So there's going to be just like regular DRN Phantom. There's going to be telegraphed AoEs on the ground. As long as I call correctly, we shouldn't have a problem. In the second phase of the fight, Phantom goes untargetable. He's going to summon white ads and red ads. You heal the white ads, you kill the red ads. Please, nobody cancel me for that. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is. Go ahead and conduct your ready checks, and once everyone reports in, we're going to go ahead and start. Boots up FGO, dude. I played that game so much back in the real old days. Dropped too much money on it. F ready. Delta ready, Echo ready, Charlie ready, Bravo ready, Alpha ready. Okay. Our main tank, again, is Aldous. Aldous, whenever you're ready, just hit this thing. Hit. Alright, we're gambling for uptime now. Oh yes, if you died, auto re-raising. You need it. Heal up, heal up. Alright, we're about to see our first set. It is. Ah! I was right. You're all wrong. It's always A. I told you. I told you so. Okay. Be careful. There's a death wall at the end of this path, and the circles move much faster than they usually do. If you need blood rage greed, look. Move, 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 move. Be careful about it. Move. Who really got hit with a ruin stack? I disagree. Death wall. Careful, careful. Do not step in the death wall. Okay, we're going to stay here. Another flash. One more. Move over, move over, move over. We're going to stay here a while. We're going to stay here a while. Okay, we're going to see a second set. We are... Oh, start on 2. Or move to 1, move to 1, move to 1. We're going to wait for 3 flashes on 2, and we're going to move back over. 1 or 3, 1 or 3. Wait for 3 flashes, then move to 2. 1, 2, 3, move over. It's going to be untargetable in just a sec. Alright, 1, 2. Move back to A, move back to A. It's going to be untargetable after this. Alright. I'm going to summon this ad. Can we kill him before then?
Yep.
Wishful thinking. Okay. Kill the reds. Kill the white. Paladins, your only useful time for clemency is now. Use it. An addiction. Can be one shot. We're going to interrupt the boss as soon as this ends. One more set of ads after this. There we go. Kill these ads, and get ready to interrupt the boss. Interrupt the boss, and now I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor for the day, Raid Shadow Legends. That's right. No, not actually. I've never played that game. I don't know if it's good. I just see ads for it all the time. So we're not going to see this next burn it. Alright, do not move ahead. There are traps. Those traps are necessary to complete this raid. Please do not move ahead and pop them. Otherwise, we're going to have to exit the instance and do this all over again. And I like you guys, but I'm getting sleepy, so... Alright, sweep 2, go ahead and sweep for traps. Honestly, if anyone has played Raid Shadow Legends and it's actually good, like, let me know. And,
It's
I might
garbage.
check it out, but...
No, it's garbage. Don't waste your time with
Garbage,
this.
okay.
Check if you have a poison, check if you have a poison.
Poison antidote. Antidote yourself to your hit. Antidote yourself to your hit. We might have a death. Avoid the pink traps. Avoid the yellow traps. Avoid the pink traps. Avoid the yellow traps. Alright. Take a quick 5-minute bio here. If you need to let your dog out, go ahead. If you need a drink, go ahead. We're still going to keep the rules in place. If you're over the purple line, I'm assuming you're ready to go. We'll check back in at XX53. Okay, I'm back a little bit early, but we still got 2 minutes on the board. Just bringing up my cheat sheet for calling out Trinity's safe spot. How's it going? Everybody having a good day? Good week? Holidays are coming up. Anything on your wish list this year? I was saving it for a Steam Deck, but like, I mean, the backbone works on my phone just fine when I do roulettes for it, so like, I don't really need a Steam Deck. It would be nice to have, but I don't really need it. Who knows? We'll see if it goes on sale. I don't think it does though. Okay, 1 minute. Right. Do a lot of talking. Okay. 9:50. Oh, 9:53 U.S. EST time. Wiggle check. Everybody, if you're back, go ahead and jump. 5 minutes have passed since the timer, and you don't want to get KFK kicked. Not a good time. Okay. All right. So let's go over some things here. Again, if you guys are ready across the purple line, that's fine. If you're not ready, go ahead and wait behind the purple line. This is Trinity Avowed, and these markers are how I will gauge whether you live or die. Oh, and I'm sorry, if you don't have shell 2, just step behind the line. If you need shell, it helps, you know. Olafel markers. Okay, so Trinity Avowed. This is probably, in my opinion, the most fun fight in the entire raid. For new people, there is a reason why she is a wall, because a lot happens all at once, and depending on what you need, you can't necessarily follow me for safe spots. So let's talk about the hallmark features of Trinity. Just like normal mode, you are going to get avowed, or you are going to get a temperature. That temperature you resolve just like normal mode, except this time, instead of there being one Trinity in the middle of the arena, leaving half the arena, there's going to be 4 clones. How does this affect you? Essentially, every single square is unsafe except for 1. That's going to be the safe spot. I will call the safe spot between 1, 2, 3, and 4. That safe spot is where you go, and then you figure out if you need to go to the north, south, east, and west of the safe spot. If you are diagonal of the safe spot, you are dead. Pretty much it. So you want to look at the way that the swords are, or the direction that the swords are pointed. If a sword is facing north, you want to be on the north square to get hit by that specific sword. This is going to happen twice. I'm going to call out the safe spot each time. If you have successfully resolved your mechanic the first time, you can just stand in the safe spot the second time and you'll be just fine. The same mechanic happens again in the second half of the fight, except this time you get something called an elemental brand. What does the elemental brand mean? So the elemental brand resolves after the swords hit you. Why is it important? Let's say that you are cold 1. You need to end with a hot 1 temperature. If your brand is cold 1, you need to end on hot 1 in order for it to equalize. If you are not neutral when the brand resolves, you're dead. I don't know why. Ask Yoshi P. So be careful with that with brands. I'll call out each time this happens, and I will say it is okay to stop DPS to think about what you need. If you die, you're not contributing DPS, so I'd rather you take a few extra seconds, think about where you need to go there, take a deep breath, and collect yourself. It is okay. I will probably stop myself, to be honest. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about Force March. So Force March is a mechanic in this fight where you will move 2 spaces according to what march you get. If you get a Force March to the right, that means that when the Force March happens, you will move to the right 2 spaces. Why is this important? Because when this happens, there will be a flame on the left, or I'm sorry, on the east or the west side of the arena towards D or B. You want to be Force Marched away from that flame. If you die in the flame, not a good time. So that's Force March. And it'll also happen during the Meteors phase. I'll call that out. And these Force Marches tend to happen quickly, so just be ready for it. Let's go ahead and talk about the AERO game. So when you get to the specific point in the fight where you have a temperature and like 80% of the floor is covered in lava, you're going to see the ladder game pop up where there will be arrows on the side of the arena that will travel down a line to a designated spot. Important thing to note, if an arrow can take the arrow, or if an arrow can take the turn, it will take that turn. My best piece of advice, if you have never done this before, is to completely stop DPS. Just stop. It's okay. There's a lot of people here that contribute a lot of DPS. It's okay to stop. Use your mouse button or your controller cursor, trace the line of the path that you need, and stand there. That's perfectly fine. For arrow, or for people that don't need any temperature changes in the second half of the fight. Let's say you have a brand that is -1 and your temperature is +1, so you don't need anything. Trace the path of the spot without an arrow. It follows the same principle as the ones with arrows do. There is, oh, I'm sorry. Let me say this right now. Tanks, now is the time to slot in Ether Shield. Why are we slotting in Ether Shield? So, for this fight, you're going to see an attack called Glory of Bozja. That's a raid wide. It does have heavy damage up front, and there's also a bleed from it. So if you do not have a fellow tank, your pseudo tank, which is a DPS, will cast Stone Skin 2, Lost Stone Skin 2. What that does is that it mitigates the bleed after Glory of Bozja. There is a shared tank buster, but it's telegraphed, so when I say all tanks up front, just get your ass up front and take a blade to the face. I think that's pretty much it. Yes, pseudo healers as well. If you do not have a true healer, yeah, I'll explain that after this, Lisa. And if you want, could you just ask me to explain what exactly your specific question is about while I finish this explanation? Healers without a true healer teammate. Your pseudo healers will be helping you by casting Cure 4 to bring the party back up to health whenever these raid wides happen. They do hurt, believe me. The lost either. Oh, yeah, no, don't worry about it, Lisa. I'm your co-tank, and since I'm the caller, it's just easier for me to slot in Ether Shield because I'm gonna be saying Ether Shield. So yeah, I'm taking care of Ether Shield. You don't need to worry about it. Does that explain it? And just for the second part of your question, the Ether Shield is like a very beefy, team-wide mitigation. So it's essentially the primary way that we mitigate the damage from the raid wide, which again is like not good. It hurts a lot. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Just to set your guys' expectations, especially for the new folks, Trinity Avowed is a hard fight. I don't want you to be discouraged if you die, if you fail every single mechanic. It's okay. Like, it's happened to me before, it still happens to me to this day. So if you die, just pop a re-raiser, get back in the fight, and have fun. That's the biggest thing about this whole thing. Have fun and don't stress. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. So during the what's it called? The meteors on the side of the corners of the arena, there may be people that die if they fail those mechanics. Healers, just make sure you don't raise during that, because if you do, then whoever you raise may end up getting a temperature, and they may not be able to resolve it in time. If we need to, we can push for LB3. I think we're still fairly healthy for the most part, but if we need to, we can wait for LB3. But that's pretty much all I've got. If you still have any questions, or if you don't have Shell 2, stay behind the line. Otherwise, everyone move up. I am not calling left high or right high. I just don't know how to call that. I haven't actually studied that. So if somebody else wants to call that, go ahead and enter voice chat so you can make that call out. I certainly don't mind. And if somebody does want to call that, please let me know who you are so that way I can just be ready for you. Vel, okay, Vel. Perfect. So Vel's going to call left side or right side high. Looks like we're just waiting for one person behind the line. Teams, let's go ahead and do a ready check, and then we can go ahead and start. How many blocks does Force Smash go? Great question. It goes 2 blocks. So if I start here on C, and I have a right side march, it's gonna go 1, 2. Unless you're a ninja and it's like 2.3, 2.4. So just be careful if you're a ninja. All right, and again, if we wipe, no big deal. It's still early enough that we can re-instance in if we need to. But be confident, be okay with making mistakes. That's what we're here for. And if you die, get back up and get back in the fight. 30 seconds on the board. Whenever you're ready, Albus. Favor. I'm probably gonna try irregular, but I need to farm some fort stacks before then too. Oh yes, food, tinctures. This fight does have an enrage, so eat pizza, eat eels, eat whatever, just eat something. Alright, let's do it. Okay, tank the front, sharebuster, tank the front. Okay, behind. Let's see what the first voice. Ether shield, raid wide, mitigate. Ether shield, raid wide, mitigate. Right? Be behind the boss. Behind the boss, like literally directly behind. Perfect. Okay. Next up. E. Away from the center. Away from the center at the flash of light. It snapshots early. Be away from the center now. Okay, back on the boss. Okay, be in front of the boss, 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 in front of the boss. Okay. Alright. I saw Himbo's dead body and like died. Look at your temperature. Okay. First safe spot is gonna be 1. Look to where you need to go. Safe spot is 1. Look at where the swords are pointed. That's what you need to get hit by. Perfect. Next one, temperature, or safe spot is 2. Easy enough. If you don't need anything, stand on 2. Stand on 2 if you don't need anything. Okay. Back on the boss, back on the boss. Everyone's doing great. Don't worry about it. We're doing great. Alright. Ether shield, raid wide, mitigate. Ether shield, raid wide, mitigate. Healers, heal up your team. Heal up your team. DPS is very good. Everyone's doing great. Okay, next up, be behind the boss. Behind the boss. Next up, it's going to be ladder game. Okay, we're going to get a quick march. Look at your quick march and position yourself. Do not greed this. Look at your quick march and position yourself. Tanks up front. Tanks up front. Sharebuster. Sharebuster. Alright, look at your quick march. We're either going towards B or D. B or D. We are going towards E. Look at your quick march and position yourself now. You're going to be moving 2 squares. 2 squares. If you die in the flame, walk out. Walk out. Do not dash. That was amazing, Jitterbug. I saw that. Okay. Look at your temperature. Look at your temperature. And go to the spot that you need. Go to the spot that you need.
Right side higher.
Perfect. Up DPS if you need to. Trace the path if you need to. If you know the ladder game call out, go ahead and do that. Alright. Tanks against the wall. Tanks against the wall. See, there should be a sharebuster after this. Nope. Ether shield, raid wide, mitigate. Ether shield, raid wide, mitigate. Okay, staff should be next, which is going to be meteors. Thanks, Charlotte. On the center. Get away from the center at the flash of light. Get away from the center at the flash of light. Okay. Back in. I think we're going to try to hold for LB3 here. Looking for the meteors. Look for the meteors. Might have to walk out a mechanic or two, which is fine. Just gives us practice. Look at your quick march debuff. Look at your quick march debuff. And do not breathe this. Position yourself early. Position yourself early. Meteors dropping now. Get ready to be in position. Force marches 2 squares. Force marches 2 squares. Go to where you need now. Position yourself now. Okay. Back on the boss, back on the boss. If you die and get up, put another re-raiser on yourself. Get back in the fight. Okay, Ether Shield, raid wide, mitigate. Ether Shield, raid wide, and mitigate. Perfect. Heal up, heal up. If both of your healers are dead, go ahead and
in front.
get them marked. In front. If your healers are dead, mark them and we can sack them. In front. If you sword cleaves next, you're going to get a temperature and a brand. Temperature and a brand. Okay. Look at your temperature, and then look at your brand. Remember, you need to end the opposite of your brand. Whatever it is, you need to end the opposite of it. Total is 3 or 4. You need to be hit twice. Yep. Thank you, Charlotte. Alright. Safe spot is 1. Safe spot is 1. Go to where you need. Alright. Next safe spot is 2. Same thing as last time. Okay. You may need to get hit twice. You may need to get hit twice. It's fine if you do. Okay, brands are resolving themselves right now. Brands are resolving themselves right now. We are going to hold for healer LB3. We are going to hold for healer LB3. Okay, Ether Shield, raid wide, mitigate. Ether Shield, raid wide, mitigate. Okay, whenever, we're not going to do healer LB3. We're going to wait to pop it until we solve the second ladder game, which, yep, should be coming up. Behind the boss, behind the boss, behind the boss. When this mechanic finishes, we should have LB3 by then. Hopefully. You need to help build gauge. Oh, Unseen Eye. We're gonna dodge. We're gonna dodge the clones on the side. I'll let you know where the safe spots are. Okay. And be careful. There's gonna be a flame. So it looks like one square away from center diagonal. Pop sprint if you're far. Go towards B. Pop sprint, and run. Run. If you die, no big deal. No big deal. If both of your healers are down, please mark them and one of us can stack so you can get LB3 if both of your healers are down. Yeah, hold DPS here, Stop attacking. Everybody please stop attacking and just solve the mechanics. Look at your quick march. Look at your brand. And look at your temperature. Look at what you need. Stop attacking. We need to stop attacking so that way we have attacking the boss. If brands or force march resolving right now. Healers, as soon as this mechanic finishes, pop your LB3. Pop your LB3 right now. Walk out if you died in the death wall. Right now, pop your LB3, pop Ether Shield, raid wide, mitigate. Ether Shield, raid wide, mitigate. Ether Shield, raid wide, mitigate. Right? Chair Buster up front. Chair Buster tanks up front. Up front. Okay? Kill the boss. Okay. Nobody move ahead. Get your test. Let's resolve our dead. And congratulations. If you have made it this far and this is your first time, you now qualify for most, if not all, of the reclears that are usually offered up. You have seen PA and you have beaten and rage. Good job. I'm very proud of everybody. Let's resolve our dead and then hang out here. Don't jump the pad. Sorry about it. I think Arise is like a 10% chance to proc, so it's fine. Get the lucky one shot, you know. Alright. I think all deaths are resolved. So, if you're new, let me mark myself. Follow me on the triangle. If you're new, follow me on the triangle. And to be honest, or if you want to just do it, thing, come with me. But if you're new, follow me. And I kind of want to jukebox the queen because I love the queen theme. So if somebody wants to do it, be my guest. Alright, new people, come here. Do not touch the trap. We're just gonna be so close to it that you can basically smell it. It doesn't smell very good. Alright. Get as close as you can, close as you can, close as you can. If you've got somebody in front of you, you can get a little bit closer. Okay. So, on the count of 3, you're gonna pop this trap, and you're gonna go back to your families. I mean teams. Or both, if you like them that much. 1, 2, 3, go. And run, run. V-Race. This is a LEGO Steppers tradition. I think. I've been to one PB Reek. I don't know if PB does this or not. But Steppers definitely does this. Run! First place gets nothing because I'm poor and I need skill. But run! Get on the pad. Look at Algis's glowing, lovely wings. Little person, go through the slot. Go through the slot. Open the gate. I guess I did it. Okay. Alright. When we go under the stairs, do not move forward. This is when sweep 3 is going to be checking for traps. So wait for sweep 3 to go through. Alright. Hug the wall. Hug the wall. There is a trap on the bridge. Got some absolute pogs in this party. Love it, love it. Okay. So, let me go ahead and set up some markers here. Markers. Yeah. I need one tank in every single one of these markers. One tank, every single one of these markers. And I need can we wait on that? I guess we can wait. Alright, we'll wait on that. Okay. We have 2. Okay. You guys are gonna be debating these Minotaurs. So what does that mean? Let's talk about this boss first. So the Stigmalok Lord itself is not very frightening at all. He's a big teddy bear, except he wants to kill you. So he himself is not the hard part of this fight. The hard part of this fight are his 4 siblings that hate you with their entire being. So when these ads come out, we're going to essentially have the tanks that are on B, A, C, and B. We're going to have them provoke those ads. So Aldous here is going to be going to the north, all the way to the north. Opal is going to be going all the way to the east. Go ahead and move to your markers within the arena. Go ahead to your markers within the arena. If you were a 3 tank, you're going to be here. And then on the 4 tank, you're going to be all the way here on the west side. These are always markers I was using, but okay, yes. Perfect. So, I forgot to mark you guys, didn't I? I marked 1, 2. Tanks that were on those markers and letters, just go to your just go to where you were assigned to. So if you were on the 2 and B marker, go east. If you were on the 3 and C marker, go south. If you are on the 4 and B marker, go west, and if you're on the 1 and A marker, go north. Oh, somebody's tagging them already. Okay, so graphing calculator is west. 3D is south. Lisa, let's have you be east. That'll be good practice. So Lisa will be our east tank. And then Opal, you're gonna be our north tank. Okay. So tanks that are 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I'm gonna assign this in just a sec, Momo. No, A was north, but you're fine. You're where you're supposed to be. So tanks that are marked 1, 2, 3, 4. Once we get the boss down to 70%, he's gonna spawn 4 ads, and then they will start to move towards you. Your job is easy. Turn your stance on, provoke those ads, and then take them on a walk clockwise. Clockwise is going from this direction. I had to burp for a second there. So when you do a quarter lap around the circle, you're going to stop at the next marker. So if you're 1, stop on 2. If you're 2, stop on 3, because at that point, you'll see the ground turn yellow. When that happens, you're going to have sweepers, which are going to be your backup tanks, the ones that are behind you, sweep the next quarter circle for any traps. Reason that this happens is because there may be a trap that will kill anyone that steps on it. So they're essentially trap sweepers, but you are in essence the tanks for the ads. Any questions about that number tanks? Cool. Alright. I think the numbered tanks are new tanks and everyone else kind of knows what to do, so okay. And I, for myself, I'm going to stick with you, Lisa, so I'll be your backup tank. I'll be the one that's sweeping traps with you. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some volunteers for reflectors and dispellers. For reflectors, can I have you stand on... Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Yeah, reflectors stand on A, and then dispellers just stand next to them, I guess. Need 3 of each. Oh yes, and for trap tanks, if you're a Dark Knight, have a med kit active or elixir in case you don't have a healer to heal you if you're away from them. Dark Knight specifically. Okay, so we got 2 dispellers, 3 reflectors. Can we get? Well, I don't know if we really. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, so 3 dispellers, 3 reflectors. Dispellers. During the ad phase, there will be earth balls. You dispel the balls, you do a GCD and kill it. It doesn't just die automatically. That's it. So look for the earth balls. Tanks on the D marker, you are our fireball tanks. And what you need to do is you need to hit reflect, stand in the AoE that the fire orb casts, kill it. Be careful, respect these orbs. They have been the cause of many wipes before, or not wipes, but deaths. And then after we resolve the ad phase, this is literally the easiest fight in the entire raid. It's like a 1, 2, 3 thing. And yeah, thanks, Bubble. So yeah, the earth and fire orbs spawn opposite sides of the inner ring from each other. So just look opposite to where you are, and that's where you need to go. But yeah, so the ad phase is arguably the most terrifying part of this, because if the ads get too close together, this becomes a horror movie very, very quickly, because these things will essentially just channel their inner Usain Bolt and run across the arena and kill all of us. It is not fun. I have seen it. It's terrifying. ETS, you're going to stand right here on A. Or not A. Is that A? Yeah. Well, right here. Right where very greedy is. So you're going to stand right here. And what you're going to do is, as these tanks are walking the ads around the arena, you're going to kill them as they go closer to you. So you're going to use your ranged attack, and then as they get closer to you, use your rotation. We want these ads to die quickly. That's your only job. Basically our hitmen. Um, oh yeah, Momo, I'm sorry. You're reflect actually. So if you're here, you're reflect. If you're here, you're dispel. So you are gonna be reflecting fire orbs when they appear. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's my dispel. It's okay. So these three reflect. These three dispel. Easy peasy. There is two things when we actually fight the Sigma Lock Lord that you need to. And I'm sorry. Let me stop before I get to that. During that ad phase, when you're here standing in this spot, you're gonna see two debuffs pop up on your debuff bar. One is gonna look like Eldritch Horror is slurping spaghetti up, and the other one looks like a person being blown away. So just to kind of go over it, these are debuffs that pretty much happen within the, if you look in Raid text chat, there's a visualization of it. The first debuff resolves immediately. So I'll essentially say debuff here or is active, look at yours and go into a notch. So this notch right here, and I'll use this one here for better visualization. If you have the Eldritch Horror that looks like it's slurping up spaghetti, you want to be on the far side of the notch because the Sigma Lock Lord is going to slurp you in. And then if you have the oh god, if you have the debuff that looks like a person being blown away, you're going to stand on the notch that's closer to the Sigma Lock Lord. So that's essentially it. That's how you resolve your debuffs. The first one pretty much resolves immediately. The second one, there's like a 20-second window in between it, but I'll call these out as well. So that's pretty much it for the ad phase. For the Sigma Lock Lord itself, there's two things to be aware of. There's a tank buster that goes out. Once it hits Aldris, you're going to do one GCD, and then you're going to hit your knockback. If you don't, it's going to knock you back to the edge of the arena, and he's going to do 3 wide conal AoEs. It's easier to dodge if you're closer. That's pretty much it. There's an attack. It's like 1,100 ton swing. It's a very, 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 very wide AoE. Essentially, what happens is, as soon as you cast it, start running. If you can gap close, you're too close. Oh, it's 11 ton swing. Okay, yeah. If you can gap close, you're too close. So try to avoid it. Lightning orbs will tag certain members of the alliance. When you get tagged with it, take it away from the party. It's not fun to deal with. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Just for an audio, cue. If you see the Eldritch Horror slurping spaghetti going, you want to be on this notch. If you see the blowback that goes, you want to be on this notch. Okay, I did my 14 ASMR. Can I go now? I want to go home. Okay. Any questions? Stay behind the line. Oh, my mic might have capped. This is like it's one of those Steel Series ones from like a few years ago. Here, you know what, Vel? I'm gonna nominate our Dahu caller. Vel, go on ahead and do our audio cues, please.
So let me help you figure this out. If you have a little debuff that looks like some spaghetti, you are going to get sucked in. You're going to be over here in the back notch, and it's going to go right into the front notch over here. And if you have one that's blowing a dude away, you will be getting back here, poofed away.
Yeah. I hope your eardrums were tickled, guess mine were. Anyway, get across the purple line. Let's go ahead and run ready checks, and then Greedy sounds like they have like $1,000 mic, and it's great. Like, I live for Greedy's ASMR, so let's run our ready checks. Report in chat. Sounds like it. Okay. Bravo ready. Alpha ready. Foxtrot ready. Charlie ready. Echo ready. That's it, right? Delta? Alright, Delta ready. Alright, cool. Oh, sorry. Disregard. Okay. 30 minutes, or 30 seconds on the board. Holy cow. Could you imagine a 30-minute timer? I could. Okay, 30 seconds on the board. Tanks, dump truck, everything into this first phase. Like you're a Pixar mom, just dump it all on them. DPS, save your burst for the ass. Only one with a tank stance on should be ASUS right now. Okay. Solar Buster on ASUS. Alright. 1 GCD, then press your knockback. Knockback. Alright. If you get knocked back, avoid the thwack. Here they come. 1, 2, 3. Go to your respective markers, tanks. Go to your respective markers. Ad phase is starting. Be on the yellow path. Go ahead and aggro your ads and take them on a walk. Take them on a walk. If they hit you twice, you're dead. If they hit you twice, you are dead. When you get to the next number, stand in the spot, stand into the notch. And tank, go ahead and sweep. Go ahead and sweep. Good job. 1 ad dead. 1 ad dead. Keep going. Keep taking your go. Okay, debuff. Look at spaghetti. Look at blowback. Resolving right now. Right now. Do your word. Okay, if you died, like Modern Warfare Revenge did, no rush. It's not like I'm salty about. Oh. No. Okay. Kill the ads, avoid the puddles. Kill the ads, avoid the puddles. I love you, Modern Warfare Revenge. I'm so happy you joined, bro. I'll give you the password to my run early, anytime you want to come. Right. Back on the Sigma-Lock Lord. Let's kill this thing. Hey, Thunder, coming up. If you get tagged, run away. Oh, that was a raid wide. Whoops. Oh well. Okay, Rapid Bolts. Take him away from the party. Take him away from the party. I already did my ramming run for Mentor Roulette. I don't need more. Alright, run. If you can gap close, you're too close. Back on the boss. Rapid Bolts. Take him away from party. Rapid Bolt, second set, take him away from party. I have not paid my electricity bill this month yet, and I don't want the IRS coming after me. Crushing Huff, run away from the AoE. Back on the boss, kill it. Avoid the Conal AoE. Back. Buster on. Oh my god, Opal. Is it gonna chase you? It's gonna chase him. Kill it. Oh no, KG.
KG, not again.
I was trying to murder Sumi.
Still issue.
That was KG a sacrifice for that. That was
Fucking KG.
oh my dude, I saw murder. I just saw murder. Clean Minotaur. Everyone got their stuff. Let's go to the final boss of this place. We're making good on time. I think it's 2 hours since we started, 2.5, but really only 2 because we didn't start till like 8:30. Do a
enjoy the
double
legally placed
feature.
waymark.
Nah, totally legal, totally useful. I'm tempted to do a double run, but I got work tomorrow. I gotta be like mentally present for that, sadly. Okay, cutscene enjoyers. Enjoy yourself. Cannot fix her. I've tried. It doesn't work. While we're doing that, if you need lost re-raise because you do not have another re-raiser in pocket, stand behind or stand here on the A. I'll just make that A. So if you don't have re-raise active, stand on A. A quick bio, that's fine. We're just signing roles real quick. Okay. Waymarks. I need tank on 1, tank on 2, a tank on 3. Okay. The tanks that are going to be going on the 1, 2, 3 waymarks, as much as I would love to respect the mechanics, I'm not quite versed enough to know what you need as of yet. I'm hoping to get that fixed so we can start to learn to respect the queen mechanics, but that's neither here nor there. So, tanks. I need a paladin or gunbreaker on 1, 2, and 3. If you're new, feel free to sub in. Issa, hi, I'm looking at you. You're new. You want to be a main tank? Alright, let's have you try. Come to 3. 1, 2, 3. And thanks for the call out. Stoic has your Font of Power, Excellence Battery. Mimic him if you need. Marked as a circle. Main tanks. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some, we use the D marker for this. Can I get some dispellers on D, please? And then I'm going to use the 4 marker because we don't have an R. So I need 2 dispellers and 4 reflects. Technically just 3, but 4 is nice. Surely I won't murder good super test. He's about that incoming in a second. Yep, D for dispel. I need another dispeller. Be brave. Yes, thanks, Lorian. Okay. On 4, I need flex. Technically, well, no, I can't be reflect. Okay. Oh, your race, but that's fine. We'll wait for your race. We have a lot of time. We're doing really good on time, guys. Like, we have over an hour left. Yeah, no problem. Reflect, we have 1, 2. Can I get 2 more reflects? Don't be shy. If you're shy, nothing can go wrong. You'll just murder a whole bunch of people. Hi, not Knuckle, hi. Okay, well that's good enough. I'll take 3 reflectors. Okay, so let's talk about what's happening. The tanks that are marked 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, you are now our PC. That's fine. We can give them a little bit of time to come back. Yeah, so you're our main tanks. What does this mean? So you're actually going to be tanking in the order that you are standing in these waymarks. When the fight starts, Alduus will become the main tank until the Queen casts Cleansing Slash. This is the reason why we have 3 tanks. Cleansing Slash needs to be invuln. Not really, but because I'm not too knowledgeable on how to respect it yet. So we're going to disrespect Cleansing Slash. Essentially, when the Queen casts Cleansing Slash, Alduus will cast invuln. Halfway through the cast, he will take 2 hits of the sword, and then he's gonna Irva is gonna provoke the boss, Aldous will turn his stance off, and then Irva will turn their stance on, and they will become main tank. This is gonna maybe don't take and then Irva's gonna be main tank until the next time the Queen casts Cleansing Flash, at which point Lisa, you will become the main tank. So once Irva invulns and takes both hits, they're gonna take their stance off, you're gonna provoke the boss and turn your stance on, and you're gonna be the main tank until he does it again, in which case it'll go in reverse order. That's pretty much it. So it's good practice, especially if this is your first run. That's the main thing, duties. Yeah. So, yes. Yeah, I'll call it out. Don't worry about it. I'll call it out. Alright, so for our Dispellers, when the Queen casts the orbs that we're going to need to reflect, you'll need to dispel the 4 buffs that she gets. You know, I'll call it out, but you guys know what you're doing. So, Reflectors, when the lightning orbs come out, you will reflect them and create bubbles for safe spots for the rest of us to go into. Pretty much it. So, light curtains that I asked you all to bring. This is when they become used. For light curtains, when those lightning orbs come out, as soon as the Queen's timer reaches 100, you press your light curtain. When that happens, you will be safe from anything on the ground that could potentially kill you if you do not have a light curtain or a reflect. Get away from those orbs, otherwise you die. Not good, not fun. So yeah, so let's talk about Super Chest. This is going to be something new for a Steppers run. Well, not new, but just something unique to me. I read left side much easier than right side. I don't know why. Maybe my brain is just that way. So we're actually going to be calling left side for Super Chest. This is going to be a big ask, but does anyone from PB have markers for left side Super Chest or no? If not, that's fine.
Left side diamond?
Yeah.
I don't think we have that. There
That's
it is.
fine. That works. Perfect, thank you. Okay. So left side Super Chest is just like right side Super Chest. If you join PB runs for re-clears or any progs, they typically do left side. It's just something that's more comfortable to me. So Super Chest, you're gonna get a debuff. You're actually gonna get 2 debuffs. Those debuffs you add together, and that's the number of spaces that you need to walk towards the safe spot, which is either going to be here, directly south of the arena, or the spot that's directly north of the arena, right before that big tree. The safe spot is going to be one of those 2. Now, when Super Chest happens, I'm going to call either back safe, which means that the 3 row in the back is safe, and I'm going to call if the wall is safe, which is the 4 column. If these are safe, I will tell you where to go. If they're not safe, I will try to call it out. I may even panic and just say, hey, see this Dorito? Follow the Dorito. If you follow the Dorito, I might say 6 is on me, 7's to the right of me, 5's in front of me. You might hear that. If that happens, that means a panic. Yes, so thanks, Belle. Yes, left side is west. So right now, if the safe spot is here, then left side is west, and this is south. Yeah, if you guys have the, yeah. Yeah, it's essentially the mirror of what Lego Steppers usually does. Now, if you guys know Super Chess, if you know how to solve your own mechanics using right side, please go ahead and do so. I am not a live or die by me kind of caller unless it's something like mission critical. If you know how to solve it yourself and you're more comfortable using right side, that's fine. You know, if not, then, you know, that's follow me. So that's Super Chess. Murder Chess is kind of the other hallmark mechanic of this. You're going to see pieces spawn on the outside squares around the arena, the perimeter of the arena. Those chess pieces will move towards the board. Any pieces that, or any spaces that those pieces fall on will be unsafe because they will cast a cross-shaped AoE. This is nice because it's usually combined with North Swain's Glow, which helps me determine the safe spot much quicker. But just follow me, and and we'll go from there. Tanks, have your ether shields slotted. The Queen does 2 heavy raid wides, just like Trinity's Glory of Bozja. Those 2 raid wides are called Empyrean Iniquity and God Save the Queen. God Save the Queen is usually cast once, and Empyrean Iniquity typically happens after each relentless play. You will see the pieces that we fought during Queensguard reappear in this fight, and they will do some of the same mechanics that we saw before. Just follow for my call out, but it's the same thing. Tethers to wind, non-tethers to lightning. You may see the Mustadio circle, all that good stuff. But much like Trinity Avowed, a lot of things may be happening all at once. I want you guys to take a deep breath if you find yourselves getting overwhelmed. Stop DPS, think about what you need to do. Take your time. It is completely okay. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. Before we start, I just wanted to say thanks to all the new people that came by and decided to spend a few hours with us this evening. There's a lot of people on this run that love running DRS. It's, you know, what brings us joy. If we can help you guys get to a clear, that's great. You know, if we wipe here, that's fine. It's good prog regardless. But thanks for spending time with us. There are a fair few callers from both Steppers, TB, and Cafe on this run as well. If you join those Discords, you may also see those hosts scheduling runs that, you know, may be a better fit for your schedule. If you ever find yourself hesitating, you know, bringing friends over here, it's a good time. We try to keep things, you know, pretty much light and, you know, focus on good vibes. But thanks again, everyone. And if you're ready, step across the purple line. If you're not ready or you need shell 2, stand behind the purple line.
We're currently still at 47 out of 48.
Okay, no problem. Are we still at the DC?
Yep.
No problem, we'll wait. Can host DRS. I'm doing it, and I'm winging it, to be honest. Actually, let me do this. If you are a host on any of the servers, come here where the Dorito is. If you are a host on PB, Lego, Cafe, SEM, CM, come here. People here standing by me are the hosts that you'll typically see organizing DRS runs on those servers. I can personally attest to each one of them that they are wonderful people. If you are interested in becoming a caller or hosting at some point, don't be afraid to take that step. I know I certainly was afraid, but I took that chance, and they were there to provide support as much as possible. Tomorrow night, Lego Steppers is hosting a reclear. Everyone here is eligible for it because you're new, and we've seen TA. The difference between a reclear and the any prog is that there's usually less explanations during a reclear for mechs, but callouts are still done. And let me go ahead and hop off from here. If there's a representative from any of those other Discords that wants to share a few words, go on ahead.
Well, since nobody else is, I guess I'll throw a couple things. It's been real fun running with you guys, and if y'all want to have an encore run, I will absolutely host one immediately after.
And there is also a run from PB tomorrow that's an any prog. So that's on the Primal Data Center. You guys will need to DC travel over there. Full group as well. If anyone, you know, if you guys know anyone that wasn't able to make it to this run, I know it filled before the recruitment time, which is like insane. There's an encore run on the tables. Oh no. Okay. Who was it? Still 47 out of 48. He hasn't returned. Okay. On DC and C, but his name is still there. I mean, for the encore run, I'll let the host tell you guys what to do. If the host just wants to post in the upcoming runs channel in Lego Steppers, that would be a good way to kind of figure out where to go, like what data center and what on. So it's your race. Oh, he gave the go ahead to ditch. Okay. We should. I'm assuming we should wait because we want to make sure that it says 47 out of 47, correct? Yeah. So 10 minutes. Unfortunately, he'll be kicked. Still says 48, but they will be kicked in 10 minutes if not here, which is fine. Oh, forgot. Tonight was Vel's first time calling any fight, so everyone wants to give Vel some kudos for that. I think they did a great job, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they develop in the coming weeks. Yeah, I need to get a better mic. I swear. I was gonna DM Greedy after this. Like, what mic you got? Wait for the next Amazon Prime Day or something. You just need to get better at sucking. I mean, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Huh?
What happened to the Phantom?
What?
What happened to the What happened to the Phantom caller? So tomorrow night for Lego Steppers Reclear, which is the same time as PB Sandy Prague, Val is once again going to be calling Dahu, and Alduus, who's the first tank, is going to be calling Phantom. I just called Phantom before, and Val just did Dahu tonight, and the rest of the run will be me. Again, the main difference with that is there's less explanations at the beginning, so it's typically a faster run. Call-outs will still be provided from X. It says 47 out of 48, so no problem, we'll wait. Oh, I forgot. This guy right here, you guys want to wave to him? This is the lead for the Lego Steppers Discord. His name is not Ray Bonifacio, just FYI.
Way to out my identity there. Thanks a lot.
I figured it out for myself. I was like, wait a second, why is that Knuckles picture? Like, did someone impersonate him?
Get doxed, idiot. Lol them out.
I do wonder, just as a question out of curiosity, if we did start this fight at 47 out of 48, I'm just assuming that there's more DPS we need to deal in order to beat Enrage, is that correct?
It's already scaled, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
Unfortunate.
As soon as the music starts playing, the boss HP snapshots.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, it's
not too bad though. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
You'll probably
I think
like barely notice it, unless Himbo
Yeah.
dies again.
Wait, does that mean all but a few people can intentionally DC before you pop Queen, go and pop Queen with a lower HP, all come back and have a very easy Queen fight?
I think it's whoever's inside the Oh, you know what? I don't know. That might be something worth sciencing out.
I think that was tested already. They have to be hard out of the instance, not temporarily DC'd.
So their name shouldn't be even like a part of this or anything like that. Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Okay, yeah. I mean, hey, you know what?
They said in Rick text chat that they probably aren't coming back.
Okay. Well, I mean, if the Queen's HP is snapshotted, we might as well just with the fight. So, okay. 19 minutes left on Shell 2. If you need Shell 2, be behind the line. If you have it and you're ready to go, step in front of the purple line. Again, thanks everyone for joining us over here in Lego Steppers. If you have time after this, there's a little ceremony that we like to do. But as always, have fun, enjoy yourselves, and let's finish this thing. Go ahead and do your final ready checks, report in chat, and let's get the hell out of here. Okay. Alpha ready, Bravo ready, Charlie ready, Foxtrot ready, Echo ready. Waiting on Delta. Delta ready. Alright. 30 seconds on the board, and here we go. If you got any friends that ever wanted to do DRS, tell them to join us. It's fun. Oh yeah, food and pots. This boss has an enrage. I hope we don't see it, but if we do, it's a soft enrage. I'll let you know what to do at that point. Finish this. Okay, first thing will probably be a raid wide, which will require ether shield. Yeah, you can stack up on it. Okay, raid wide, ether shield, mitigate. Raid wide, ether shield, mitigate. Perfect. Right. F pieces coming onto the board. Alright, back row, not safe. One row, not safe. Okay, let's see where North Lane's Glow pushes us. Pushing us north. It's pushing us north. So, looks like middle row is safe. Middle row is safe right here. Triangle, on the triangle. Oh, whoops.
3 is safe.
Move away from the middle. 3 is safe. Move away from the middle. Get back on the clear. Alright. Invul now Aldous, and then Urva gets ready to provoke and take aggro. Hey, Ether Shield. Raid wide mitigate. Super test should be after this. King will become untargetable. Yep, super chest. Here we go. Alright. So, wall is safe and... Wall is safe and back is safe. So, 5 on 4, 6 is on the corner, 7's on... there, where the 2 person is. So 5's on 4, 6 is in the corner, and 7's to the right of that. You see a line above your head, stop. See a line above your head, stop.
Back is not safe.
Oh boy. End in the safe spot, no matter what. End in the safe spot. Okay. Was not expecting that. Misgone, it's my fault. Okay, back on the boss. We're gonna try to do what we can. If both of your healers are down, then let us know. Healers with the rise, mark yourselves.
God save the queen.
Ether shield, raid wide, mitigate. Okay, we're about to see the first ding to 100. Pop your light curtain, pop your light curtain. Okay. Get away from the lightning orbs. If you don't have anything to reflect them, get away from the lightning orbs. Get in the bubble, get in the bubble for the safe spot. Get in the bubble now. Okay. Back on the boss. Don't panic. You guys got it. Okay, first relentless play. Okay, tethers to wind, non-tethers to lightning. Tethers to wind, non-tethers to lightning. Okay, North Wing Spill is going to tell us where to go. It tells us to go west. Point your hole at the gunner in the northwest, and then point it to a turret directly after, on the wall. Okay. Died, pop a re-raiser and come back. You died, pop a re-raiser and come back. Okay. Alright, I'm going to start marking my healers that are down. They're going to be marked as 1 and 2. Relentless play 2. Okay, Shield Omen. You're going to be knocked back, and you're going to be knocked back 1 tile. Okay. Be knocked back towards, towards D, like where those numbers are. Yep, numbers and square. There you go. Okay, and tethered clones will swing. All clones jump split. Tethered clones will swing. Okay, right where the numbers in the square is. Okay, back on the queen, back on the queen. Alright, I've taken the tank. You can leave the spot. Okay, murder or super chest again here. Don't miscall this one. Safe spot is south. Okay. Back is safe and wall is safe. Back is safe and wall is safe. So 3, 4, 5. 5's on 4, 6 is in the corner, 7's on 3. Marching down. If you see a gash above your head, you've gone too far. Okay.
Healers,
okay, go
you
to the
may
safe
have
spot, go to
healer
the safe
LPC
spot.
after this.
Yep, pop it as soon as you got it. Alrighty, healers, pop LB3 if you got it right now. If you get back to life, pop a re-raiser and get back in the fight. Still have a lot of time. Okay. Everyone's doing
back
great.
Up tight.
Keep
Back
calm.
up tight.
You've got this. Back up. Okay, sword omen. Go away from the side without a french fry. Towards the south, towards the south. Okay, back on the normal mode turrets. Respect these turrets, respect these turrets. Normal mode turrets, respect these turrets.
Justice.
Light curtains now, light curtains and lost reflect. Light curtains and lost reflect. Get in a bubble, any bubble. Get in a bubble, any bubble. Pop a re-raiser if you died. Right. Back on the boss. Okay, we're gonna be leading into soft and raid, so Ether shield, raid wide mitigate, ether shield, raid wide mitigate. So we have a lot of time. Good recovery, guys. Good job staying calm. This should be a relentless play 3. Should be a knockback and bomb. Bombs. Okay. Tethers. Tethers to big bomb, non-tethers to snow bomb. Tethers to big bomb, non-tethers
Pop
to
your
small
knockback
bomb.
immune.
Pop your knockback immune. Thank you. Stop moving. Or keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Okay. Keep moving. I important. Alright. If you drop first, go where a bomb just was. If you drop first, go where a bomb just was. Okay. Back on the queen. Back on the queen. Good job. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I see the light. I see the light. Keep going. We got this. Alright. This is going to be soft and raised. Get ready to ether shield. Ether shield mitigate. Protect our blood raiders. Okay. Ether shield, raid wide mitigate. Overslot ether shield if you got it. Overslot ether shield if you got it. Yeah. Fine. Keep going. Keep going. Keep mitigating. Keep mitigating. We're leading into soft and rage here. 2%, 2% to beat and rage, 2% to beat and rage.
Tank LB if you have
Tank
it.
LB if you got it. Alright, if we don't beat her here, this is it. Fine though, this is good prog. Oh, this is gonna be so, excuse me. Oh, we were close. Okay. Well, that's queen. So close, though. What was that? 0.2?
0.3.
1% each? 0.3? Okay.
0.3.
0.3. Not bad, guys. Not bad.
Well, at least there's an encore run.
There is an encore run, yep. I'll let the host who wants to offer the encore run take the floor and let everyone know where to go.
All right. If you want